Great day, great day, great day. I'm Coach Kevin Gibbs with Shooting for Greatness, your college recruiting specialist, right? And today we're going to talk about the only three options you really have in the recruiting process, right? Sometimes people think they got all of these options, and nah, you don't have a lot of options. You only got three options, and we're going to cover the three options that you really have in the college recruiting process. And you can figure out which option is best for you, or what's just the best option for you and your family, and take that route, right? Here we offer you the whole full service that you could get it done for you, right? But here we go. Getting recruited has changed, right? Changed over the years. Speak to somebody that was recruited in 1999, and they're going to tell you the stories of sending letters, going to the schools in order to present themselves to coaches, right? Long gone are the days when letters are mailed to the recruit colleges, right? It's a lot more advanced technology now, right? They send emails and stuff like that. But yeah, with more information at your fingertips than ever before, it hasn't been necessarily become easier, but there are ways to stay on top of things. The big question many athletes and families ask themselves is the following: how should I tackle the project of finding a school, team, and scholarship offer, allow me to spend 4 really important years of my life, which will set up for the future career, right? How can I find a scholarship, a school, a situation, an environment that's going to be conducive to me growing as a person, as an athlete, and as an academically, right? So here are the three options that you really have. Number one, you could do nothing and just wait and procrastinate, right? This recruiting option is not going to work for 9 out of 10 people. You have to be among the very best in your sport, winning championships, leading the various rankings, or showing an impressive development of your personal best. But even then, just sitting back and waiting means you may deprive yourself of the school that could be perfect fit for you, as the school may not have you on your radar yet. This option works, but it only does for a small number of people. Don't go down that route unless you receive calls, messages, or offers from college coaches already. For 9 out of 10 athletes, the do-it-yourself option or getting support from a college placement expert are key in mastering the recruiting process, right? Sitting back and doing nothing, that's probably only going to work for the top elite athletes. If you're amazing and your athletic performance is through the roof, then people are going to be flocking for you because everybody's looking for talent. But don't never depend on that. That's even the most talented players get overlooked because this is not a good method, right? You got to be out there, act. A closed mouth don't get fed, in other words, right? If nobody don't know you there, can't no one get you. You can have the best pair of sneakers, the best car. If no one don't know you exist and no one is out there, you now don't get found, right? So that's the do nothing method, basically, right? Don't do that. That's kind of just hoping for just throwing a rock in the water. Number two is do it yourself. That's also a method. You could do it yourself, right? The do it yourself approach can mean anything from being all on your own to getting help from your parents or your siblings, your friends, your coaches in high school, your local club. This is an option which can work out wonderfully, but it's important that you have somebody in your team with strong knowledge of what's being required. This could be yourself, who is really on top of things, or your mom or your dad or your coach, who devote a significant amount of time to helping you. Either way, you have to be able to navigate through the pitfalls, right? This is the do-it-yourself, right? You might be knowledgeable. I don't know how knowledgeable you could possibly be, but there's a possibility. But if you got good parents, good support from your organization, your high school coach, your AAU coach, or just somebody in your family that's really educated and they've helped someone else get to college, right? Education doesn't mean that. And if you've never been to college, you're probably not really that good at the recruiting process, right? Just be right. If you never helped nobody, right, then just because you like basketball, right, or this doesn't work, or just because you went to college and you didn't play sports, it's not gonna work, right? And just because you played college doesn't mean it's gonna work. You got to be experienced at helping people in all situations get to college because there's a lot of different loopholes, there's a lot of different intricate nuances that you'll now be familiar with, right? You wouldn't go buy a house by yourself and you never bought a house before, right? You get a realtor because they have more experience. So why would you put your athletic career or your child's athletic career in the hands of an unqualified individual, right? It doesn't make sense, right? So number one you could do is run your own strategy, research schools, teams, conferences, put together a list of your own and look up contact information, establish contact with the coaches, get enough exposure, secure yourself a scholarship. Needless to say, you or whoever supports you will invest countless hours in the recruiting process, right? Right? It's going to take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but you could do it on your own if you have the time, right? You also got to work, got to do different things. So, it just depends. If you got the time to do it, you could do it on your own, right? In an online recruiting profile or resume, right? It's complimentary to run your own strategy. An online profile on a recruiting platform comes with a lot of advantages: exposure, research in schools, seamless to contact coaches, understanding which team fit to you, structure. We can only speak of our own recruiting process, but it's online, but it's a small investment and comes with plenty of useful features, right? So, I mean, you could do it online. It's a lot of recruiting platforms you can put yourself on, and you could do it yourself. Look up schools, find them yourself, research all the things that you got to do, put together a checklist, and take that route, right? If you think that's the best for you, right? And number three, which I feel is the most efficient way, is getting support from a college placement expert. Not just, like I said, they would have to have at least 5 to 10 or more players that they got into college to consider themselves an expert, right? We've helped over 100 plus. So it's not no circumstance that we haven't seen. We have helped athletes get in every division: 1, 2, 3, JUCO, NAIA, Christian school. I mean, wherever you name it, we've helped them, right? And so we have extreme support in that. So getting support, number three, which I feel is the most efficient. Many families are really more looking for somebody completely different, right? Support with the recruiting process from A to Z, start to finish. Some families do so because they don't understand NCAA or NAIA rules and regulations well enough. Others would like the support in order for placement experts to get them in contact with certain schools. Others seek guidance through the jungle of schools, options, divisions, conferences, and coaches, coaching styles, and philosophies. And others simply trust that the scholarship offer a college experience will be better in the end of the day. If this is what you're looking for, or by completing your recruiting assessment, we'll get in touch with you to present you with your chances. Our team of recruiting experts is ready to support you with the recruiting process. Whatever your dreams and goals are, we can help you with that, right? That's for us. And so that's number three, is finding a college recruiting expert, right? And I'm Coach Kevin Gibbs, your college recruiting expert. I'm not the only expert, but I don't think there's no one out there better and is going to work harder than do what we do to get more kids into college and help place them for success in their life, right? Not just getting them there, but actually taking time to evaluate them, taking time to place them in the right situations for their athletic career, their academic career, and their life, right? So I'm Coach Kevin Gibbs, and that was the only three options that you got, right? You could do nothing, do it yourself, or get help from a college recruiting expert, right? I'm Coach Kevin Gibbs, your college recruiting expert with Shooter for Greatness. If you feel like anything I said in this video was enlightening, educational in any way, shape, form, or fashion, please like, share, subscribe. Like I said, our goal is to reach, educate and advise millions, if we can, of just giving them the education and advice to make the proper choices in their college recruiting process, right? So there you go. Those are the only three options you have. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.